Hi, my name is Lauren Finley, and the current course I'm studying is graphic design. When I graduate with my associate's degree, what I'm looking to do is any kind of internship or job with sports marketing. I have three brothers who love sports between football, baseball, basketball, and hockey, so I've grown up living and learning and knowing everything about sports. Um, One big thing that I really would like to do is the advertisements for like football teams, specifically the Eagles, because I am from Philadelphia, but any sports team I would be very happy to work with and gain experience from. One of my strengths in the graphic design area is that I'm good with people. I was a hairstylist for 6 years, so I'm really good at, working with clients and hearing and understanding what they like and what they want and trying to take their visualization of something and create it the way I understand it and adding my own personal and professional knowledge and skills to it. I One like downside to being a big people person is I do tend to take things personally. I'm really trying hard to work on taking more of like the criticism that I hear more constructively rather than personally. I am hoping that that eventually will build me up as a graphic designer and in all aspects of my life. Um, Opportunities that could come about with this field would not only just be sports marketing and advertising, but I think any kind of advertising would be good. I know that I'm going to have to start out, from the bottom up, so I would like to gain any kind of knowledge and experience that I could with advertising different events and, you know, um, even if it's like just small plays up until sporting events, which would be great. I know that there are a lot of more experienced people with sports and other things and photography. One thing that I do not really possess the skills and knowledge of is my photography. I am used to just using a cell phone to take pictures, so I think that if I were to take classes and, learn a little bit more about picture taking and good photography, I feel like that could really help with my advertising and marketing industry, which would also benefit me when it would come to sports marketing, because a lot of times advertisements and different things that people post are of sports players and team members taking pictures and just different events and stuff like that. Um, I feel as though if I were to start like as having an associate's degree and my graphic design knowledge like as my basis to start off and work my way forward with becoming more experienced with photography and doing different editing skills and stuff, I could really work my way up into becoming a sports marketing and advertising graphic designer. So I feel like that could really, benefit me if I start building my knowledge and everything towards that. With doing the SWOT analysis, I realized that I do take things very personally, and I need to start really kind of understanding and accepting myself and where I want to get to. I can't always just say, oh, because I don't have the experience, I'm not going to be good enough. You're only going to get better with practice. So I need to start stepping up my game and start building up my strengths and start taking like this a step forward into becoming what I want to be. I can't just, sit there when I was a stylist. I had a hard time charging clients a certain amount for a haircut because I felt like my work was decent, but it wasn't as good as other stylists. So I felt like me charging $40 for a haircut wasn't worth my client's time or my time because I wasn't as good as the other $40 hairstylists. When all in all, if you take everything into account, I have the same skills and knowledge. I just need to build up my confidence because I could be that great stylist or that great graphic designer. I just have to have more confidence in myself, which is where I found myself falling into doing an entire analysis on myself. I also have a hard time um, speaking about my experience because I really don't have much experience in this field. I've always loved doing computer stuff and graphic stuff, but I don't really have a lot of experience minus my schooling because all of my experience was making like little fake blogs and websites when I was 13. So I feel as though if I jump into getting more experience through all of this, it'll really help me in the long run. In conclusion, I feel as though this entire analysis really helped, knowing exactly what it would take to get like a decent interview and being able to talk about myself. And even though everything's not perfect and I'm not a perfect person, being able to admit that also is like really reflects on how much you actually care about something and how well you know that you have to work your way up. And I feel like instead of being cocky, people will also understand that, like, I know where my level is, and I know what I have to get better at, so I know what I need to do to be able, in order to achieve my goals.